Hi there, students. A standoff. Okay, a standoff is a situation in an argument where it seems that agreement is going to be impossible. It's like a stalemate. Neither side has won, and neither side is going to be able to win, and both sides are preventing the other side from winning. So a battle of wills, a strike, is normally a standoff between the employers and the workers. And the workers say, we're not going back to work, and the employers say, we're not giving you more money. Normally they find a negotiated solution for this standoff. Okay, so a standoff, a deadlock between two equally matched opponents in a conflict. Yeah, an impasse, a standstill, deadlock. There are all sorts of different standoffs. Yeah, you could have a Mexican standoff. This is a trope in the cinema. A Mexican standoff is when, for example, you've got three people and they're all pointing guns at each other. So neither side can proceed, can go ahead. Neither side can retreat without being in a dangerous position. So a Mexican standoff is normally when there are lots of people pointing guns at each other. So if you shoot him, he shoots you, etc., etc. And they are facing or a situation in which the different parties face different threats from each other. It doesn't have to be guns, but with the guns is a very common cinema trope. Yeah, the Mexican standoff, but. You could use this more metaphorically as well. You could have a police standoff. A police standoff is where the criminals are inside a building and they're barricaded in, and the police have surrounded the building. And perhaps the criminals inside even have hostages. And this is a standoff, because if the police rush in, the hostages will be killed. But if the criminals rush out, they will be killed as well. So this would be a police standoff. But okay, so standoffs, there are all types of standoff. An impasse, yeah, is two sides are negotiated and they become deadlocked, and they can't reach an agreement. Or a standoff in chess, where nobody can actually win the match, or a standoff. It's two people facing each other and neither can win, or three people facing each other and none of them can win. And this is the idea of a standoff. So a situation in which one party neutralizes the other, and in both parties neutralize each other, and further action is prevented. It's like a tie, a draw, but in a situation where nobody can then go forward, nobody can actually progress, and this is the idea of a standoff. They can't move forward because of the agreement. Yeah, so this situation is a standoff. It's a deadlock. There's a counterbalance between the two. Notice a person can be standoffish, and this is they're rather distant, but this is a different thing. The British tend to be rather standoffish, not terribly friendly, but this is different from the standoff that we're talking about. This standoff in which neither of two or more opposing groups can make a move until the other one does. So nothing happens until one of them gives way, and probably neither of them are going to give way, and that's the problem. Yeah, so it's like a draw, a dead end, a standstill. Okay, so a political standoff, yeah, in which neither side can do anything. Okay, so a standoff. And let's see, I guess as to origin, both sides are standing off. They're standing distant from each other. Let's see, this phrase, it can be one word, it can be two words, or it can be hyphenated. So that really that's probably quite useful. And then, yeah, from the verb to the phrasal verb to stand off. Formality, a standoff. I think I'm going to give it 4.5. No, I think I'm going to give it 5 in formality. I think you could use this just about anywhere. I might try and find something else in a very formal situation, but I'm going to give it a 5. So anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. A standoff.